Today we are entering Haymarket Hall to see what all we can find. So, this place is a raider stronghold. There's about 4 or 5 of them, including a legendary, that guard the entrance. There is scaffolding up to Garden Terrace and a little mini dungeon inside the monorail, which we'll have a look at later on. Let's head straight inside. Alright, so this used to be an old shopping centre. And if we enter the first room, you'll find 2 raiders just chilling. You can sneak past them and do a little devilish thing with some protectrons in the next room, as well as Terrace. Now, this terminal, the security one, controls both of these protectrons and the turrets outside. Activate them, they'll go out and deal with the majority of your raiders. They will turn hostile later on once you reach the top floor. Moving into the next portion, it is a little workshop. Now, there is an additional entrance into here through the Congress Street garage. Now, one of the raiders upstairs has the key, and you will eventually get it off them when you kill the majority of them, as they will not take kindly to you being here. There's no peaceful option to get through this place. You'll just have to fight them. At the top of the stairs is a duffel bag next to this lady skeleton. And then we've got the elevator to the next floor. But let's continue through here. There's a little bar area where the raiders are just chilling. More of them hide behind here, so be very careful. You can see that this place was quite the shopping centre. You can find a weapons and armour workbench if you need to do a bit of tinkering before entering the final room. Inside you can see a portrait of Todd Howard on the horse, suitcase with some armour, and the safe that I always forget about behind the counter here. Now, you've dealt with all them and you've probably got the key. You could exit, but I recommend you go to the next floor where you'll hear a battle brewing. You can cut in through the novice lock door. If you open this one, you will have to deal with the laser turret, although they won't be very happy to seeing you. The raiders will be fighting the protectrons, and on occasion the protectrons usually win, as they are a much higher level than the protectrons. Opening the office terminal will give you the option to hack or control the protectrons and turrets, although given its position you would need to be very quick through that novice door in order to use it, because the fighting in here is fierce. It seems that they tripped the security system as they were trying to take over the whole building. Who would have guessed that some pre-war security is still up and running? And finally, we've got a little laser turret before we go out to the Haymarket Mall roof, which is actually Garden Terrace. Alright, now that we're out to the roof, you'll be greeted with this sight. Now, a lot of veteran players will shudder at the thought of even being here, but what I want to show you is something most people don't see. So, Garden Terrace spawns 2 deathclaws, but if we go around the side here, usually you can see them. Where are they? Let me try and get them to spawn in. There it is. Yeah. They kind of just spawn out of nowhere, climbing up the building. In my case, it's 2 Deathclaw matriarchs. Occasionally they can be legendary, and they're quite difficult to take down. Now, of course, this is bridging more into Garden Terrace, so I'll talk more about this place in another video. Instead, if you go down the scaffolding, you can return to ground level, but you'll still have to walk past the Deathclaws. They're kind of an inevitability here. Now, climbing up the monorail all the way to the end, you'll find, dun 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 dun, a really dangerous protectron. Behind him, though, once he gets out of my way, is a steamer trunk full of goodies. Now, if you're in the business of looking for, let's just say, if we can get by him, no, you may be sent up here to set up a Mila, which will be right there. And there's a lot of suitcases down at this end. So if you're in need of a certain type of suit, or you just want to do a little bit of shopping around here, this would be the best place. Perhaps a lot of these people, even though most of them were probably fleeing or out in a job, a lot of them may have just been coming back from the market. So, yeah, quite a cool location nonetheless. Dangerous with the Deathclaws here, but you know, you win some, you lose some. This place, Haymarket, is in the downtown area. It's nestled near Faneuil Hall and the Old Corner Bookstore. In fact, fast travel into the Old Corner Bookstore. If you've got it discovered, you can walk straight over to Haymarket to the northern side. And once you're up here, you'll discover Garden Terrace and can travel back to it if you need to. Thank you for watching.